My liege, I have come to you with a suggestion that I think will serve us both. What is it, niece-in-law? What is it that you bring to me today? My brother, in Nepal, rules with an iron fist, and those lands are rightfully mine. I know that you, as wise as you are, can see that I would be a better ruler of that region than he. Do I? Do I see that? And think of the power and honor it would bring to you. The expansion of Lohara even further to the east. You do not understand me at all, niece. Probably the influence of your wretched husband. What ploy is this? No. I'll find out myself. I'm going to send messengers to your brother and get to the bottom of this. Why did you even come here if it wasn't to somehow trick me into agreeing to something that wouldn't be in my best interest? I know your husband. My liege, how could you say such things? Well, we'll just have to see what the messenger tells us when he returns. Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel and newcomers alike. We are here once again with Sultan Harsa of Lohara. Our kingdom is grand. If we were to look upon the Seljuk Empire, we can see that we have reached the deepest into India that anyone has within our little cluster of associated vassals. Our friend here is still in the midst of this war. He's winning now. But the armies are still very close. His army, though, is trending up, and their army is already near its cap. Some good victories, some little things here and there would make all the difference in the world for him. Let's look what we got going on up here. We don't want any of these. Our daughter here needs a guardian. She wants to learn martial, so she can learn it from me. Send that proposal right there. Things seem to be pretty good. Our military needs to regenerate to its full strength, which is fine. Well, we need to do a little bit of internal stuff right now. We need to not push ourselves too hard. I think we built a bunch of new buildings last time. We built this blacksmith up here. We're doing well here as well. And we got things to still build down in Kashmir. This is where our archers live, right? We could just come down here and finally build these military camps. Additionally, we could come up here and we could start building out the largest of these groups of pallaks. They're actually not that expensive. So we could increase this by 1 and then wait a couple of months and then be able to build the building for them as well, which I think is the right decision. Increasing the 2 units of pallaks we intend to keep, I think first is a good idea because they have some good efficiency on price. We almost get 2 of them for 1 heavy infantry, and we're going to keep 2 units anyway. So Paulamavati has had her first tooth. We're going to let her keep it, of course. Our compassion makes it so that we are very happy to do things like that for our children. From my throne, I hear the visceral cries of my daughter, Tilaka, and the sound of struggle promptly boiling up and racing down the hallway. I skid to a stop when I see my Shuvar Tunga restraining the poor lass with one arm, awkwardly clutching a book with the other. I barely have any time to bark a demand for explanation when both begin blurting out their version of events. Tilaka refuses to allow me to read her my masterpiece on the art of learning, cries the tutor. I've heard this dreary book 1,000 times, Tilaka protests. It's so boring. Tilaka trusts that Tunga knows best. Perhaps the lass should learn something else. Perhaps. I'm probably going to actually, I just don't want there to be any chance of me becoming a rival with my own child. That's just not worth it. So let's do this. We have an adventurer over here. Very confident adventurer, and somebody wants to make a box. He's very competent as well. I do kind of want to do this. He wants to forge a spear. You see, I think since my son is going to insist on being in the military, because obviously he's a warrior and why wouldn't he? I think we should make this for him as a gift, which does put off building that building, but we will get to it. You know, we will get to it. But I think this is the right thing to do. And we're giving the spear to our son, even if it's better than what we currently have. So our daughter, Kalamavati, has said her first words, and it's Papa. Oh, how sweet. We're a good dad, just like our father. Whoa, this is set on high speed for some reason, and it shouldn't be. We gotta turn that down. We have gained a new perk here. We're gonna grab hit and run because it helps archer damage a lot and heavy infantry damage a lot. So this is just really good. Just really, really good for us. When we do eventually do more wars, which we probably will. I mean, we want to attack this guy again as soon as we're allowed. What are we doing over here? Are we still working on swaying him? No, we're still swaying this guy. I think we're gonna switch off of him and begin to sway this guy. Could actually start by learning his language, which might just be a better choice as a beginning, simply because it will succeed more likely. So we need to regain some of the gold that we've lost. That's fine. We're militaristically doing better than we were before, which is nice. I would like to see our units become stronger. I would like to build more mountaineers, but that all requires money, and without money, well, nothing really happens. I have heard of your disputes with that loathsome Foopdoddle, Sultan Harsa of Kabulistan. Given our mutual interests, I'm sure we will get along well, friend. Okay, so you also have him as your rival, and you want to become friends because of it. Well, huh? Yeah, sure, we can become friends. You wanna come to my court? You can come to my court. Great. You wanna marry somebody that we could use for us? Like, maybe a warrior here? You're Buddhist. Like this guy? Or this guy? I think this is good. You want to marry this guy for me? You know, if you're so interested in becoming my friend and joining my court. My opulent court is resented and celebrated the world over. All wish they could match and enjoy its splendor. And with that come the admirers. Today, Shambhu is ushered in and introduced as representing a small prior guild from Ali in Ali. Superb Sultan, my friends and I hear of the wondrous spear being made for you and wish to donate to your weaponsmith. It would deeply honor us, your majesty. We have saved for months. It is I who am honored. Thank you. Thank you. Gifts are honorable. Who's my best friend? Oh, there. My brother is my best friend. Okay, so let's talk to him. Have we already? Okay, he's coming to. He's literally paying homage right now. Okay, we'll talk about that after her brother. Afterwards, we'll talk about that because I would like to swear the ritual of friendship with you. Okay. Well, we gained a dynasty legacy. Now, this is a difficult thing to decide. It can be very difficult. Our father was obsessed with kin, which we still have on our mind. This is very good. Fewer complications during pregnancy, spouse opinion, and a medium health boost to disease resistance, and it leads towards much better things as we go forward. But I think we're more interested here. Possibly mostly fair, too, under law. Or even glory would be good for us, I think. He's definitely the kind of person who would care about this. Do you think we would pursue glory? Or do you think we would pursue warfare? I think I would pursue glory. So let's do that. Glory. Okay. Our dynasty is going to be a mishmash because it's going to be chosen by the preferences of our individual leaders, not in general. So we will show him at once. Of course, brother, I absolutely accept your vows and reaffirm that you have the right to control the land which our father granted you. Inspiration, someone to impress. Lately, my efforts to impress have fallen flat. My friendship with Talaka is still standing on shaky ground. It's a mess. My daughter. How is my friendship with her standing on... What are you talking about? She loves me. I've got a brilliant idea. I'll have my chauffeur, Farad, add a dedication to the masterpiece he is making. The flattered... Dedicate... Am I gonna... Would I do that? I mean, I'd like to become her friend. On the other hand, this is for my son. I mean, I could make a spear for my son in honor of my sister and his sister. That's a little weird. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's appropriate for a spear we're making for our son. Doesn't seem right. We'll get that friendship another way. And this is hold court. Let's hold court. We haven't done that in a while. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. Gesture for the first in line to approach. My lord, I regret to inform you that the religious situation in my lands is out of control. I have tried to make my subjects see the light of our true faith, but too many of them persist in their wrong beliefs. I beg you to use your authority to help me. No, peaceful coexistence is the best solution. Even though it's going to take him into negative liking of us, it doesn't matter. It's not my problem. He knows what the laws of the land are. He's not supposed to be trying to stifle the religious beliefs of the peasantry. That is not our way. Oh, munificent Sultan Harsa, I am Lalita. I have traveled far to ask your aid in righting a great injustice. The one in front of me bows deeply. My brother Raja Sanakardeva has the throne of Nepal. I am the true and rightful ruler of these lands. Let's see, where is this? Well, I do enjoy a good war. That's about 50 million miles away. It's not 50 million miles away anymore, actually. This is the border of our kingdom. We would actually have a border right there. Right there. Oh, that's tempting. I guess the question comes down to, do I believe her? I mean, I could just do it because it's in my interest. As in, I could believe her because it's in my interest. Yeah, what once felt like it was super far away is now technically on our border. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So you want me to make your children stronger? My nephew, who absolutely wants literally nothing to do with me. Are you kidding? I cannot help you. This is obviously a ploy on behalf of my rival. I can't help you with this. I thought about it, but then I can't. I can't do it. My wife, Sultana ART, shows me a page filled with unfamiliar symbols, insisting its legibility. I have developed a written language specifically for the women of the court, and since the letters are mostly taught to men, if you allow it, I will begin teaching the ladies at once. What a great idea. I will distract my tutor. I think we'll do it. Alright, that was a relatively successful court. We're temporarily at 9, but that's not going to last. That makes us first in the world for a little bit. Offer guardianship acceptance, imprison chance, monthly renown. So that's okay. I mean, we're not really worrying about it though. Yeah, it lasted exactly a second. Inspiration, request for funds. Oh. It's for my son. Well, that puts off the building of that building for an indeterminate time, doesn't it? We should at some point do a grand tour. It's been a while. And the domain is so much bigger than it used to be. I barely even know my vassals down here in the south. We are working on improving our relationship with this guy. Raja Lakshmi down here. Are they both Nepali? So I will actually gain favor of both of them. This guy's also Nepali. I wonder if... Oh! See, I knew it was a trick! I knew it was a trick. Damn it! He almost got me! He almost got me! What a treacherous, treacherous man. He almost got me. I don't think I need to do this. You want me to, though. I'm doing it. Ugh. Ugh. Has he now become a powerful vassal? He has immediately become a powerful vassal. Who on my council ceases to be a powerful vassal? He never was. So we're going to put this guy there. It just makes sense. He is going to need to get used to his new position, though. Because he's not exactly happy anymore. But at least he's a little bit better than he was. Care about that. Yeah, I know I'm in debt. Everyone's mad because I'm in debt. I get it, but it'll stop soon, I promise. It'll just be a couple of months. Listen, I'm making a spear so my son doesn't get himself killed when he inevitably goes to war, alright? It's just how it has to be. Halamavati's first steps. Ah, this beautiful child. Yes! Stress down, prestige up. How long is it before we can learn our next culture divergence? That would be a divergence. We don't want to diverge. We would have to... I think it's going to be quite a long time still. Just select randomly anything. Yeah, not while we're alive. That's how. It'll be up to our son to add the next tradition to our culture. Just fine. I mean, that's fine. That's the way of the world. We can't do it every time. Things are looking pretty good, though. You know? Moody weather. Distant rumbling. I hope karma isn't signaling something. Okay. A storm. We have been warned of future coming lightning. Hopefully we can find ourselves a way through. More money? Or I've just reached the point now where I just gotta tell them, I'm not made of money, sir. I've went into debt for you. My vassals are pissed, okay? I've spent important kingdom funds already on this spear. Make do with what you have. Please, sir. Make do with what you have. I'm no longer in debt, so these people no longer dislike me because I'm in debt. Call to war. Who's this? This is my ally down here. He has this much. Facing a war that he can't win. What kind of war is it? The Liberty War, so they're trying to lower their liege's crown authority, I'm pretty sure. That's not too dangerous a war. It sucks because we literally just got out of debt. I'm gonna move this down to... Where is he, actually? I'd prefer to actually find out where he is. He's here. I think we're gonna move this to here. And we're gonna raise up just our men-at-arms. It's still expensive, but hopefully we'll be okay. And we will assist him in his war. Because that's what an honorable man would do. It's wild that I don't know whether or not +7 is is negative or positive. I don't know. Maybe it's negative, maybe it's positive, maybe it's 0. I really have no idea. Everything is uncertainty. Once I reach him, I will tie in with him. It appears like it's basically 0. Our wife got pregnant. She's quite old to have gotten pregnant. Alright, well, that's how things go. We may end up having another son and need to worry about finding a place in the world for him as well. Just do as he says, please, army. He's in command. Hopefully he's wise enough to use our combined armies to actually win the war instead of, I don't know, whatever else it is possible for him to do. Court grandeur has, of course, dropped to 8, which is where it's supposed to be. Wait, what? Why is it 8? No, 8's right. 8 is correct. Okay, I thought it dropped already, but it's fine. Oh. We're broke. We're broke. And we're participating in a war. So I'm just gonna let some time pass and we'll see what happens. Hopefully he wins this war pretty fast so we can start making money again. And literally right after I paused it, our son comes of age and he has had an excellent education. Now, his potential wasn't as good as ours, but that's okay. He's still gonna do great. The 16. He'll still do fine. He's fine. Inspiration realized. We have made a famed spear. This is lovely. So we are immediately giving this to our son as a gift because that is literally why we made it. The Lohara spear is now yours, my son. May it serve you in battle and protect you when you are required to join wars on behalf of me, your liege. Your father, not your liege. You do not hold territory. Hopefully you use these troops to win, because that would be a good idea. Our liege is in yet another war. I think it's starting to go against him. I'm not sure he can win. He needs... If you want to win this war, sir, you need to not siege. You need to battle. Okay? But truth be told, it's not super up to me to make sure you win. Oh, somebody has gotten us money. Thank you, sir. Thank you. My counselor has died. That is my spy master. All right. None of my powerful vassals is even close to being able to do this, so I think I'm going to put my sister in charge. Good. I think that's okay. And we now have the money we needed to build our military tents down here, although we could get the money instead. No, we said this is what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We can invest in more money later. Right now, it is soldiering that we need. Is he just going to walk back and forth and let them win? Because if that's... Okay. If I move here, will you follow me? Or are you just going to do your own thing? Because if you're going to just do your own thing, I'm not going to risk this war. I'm not going to risk anything for you if you're just going to stand there. Like, why do you think we can't win this? It actually thinks I might win this on my own. So I'm going to do it. You know why? Because you not helping me and us standing here is losing you the war. So I'm going to show you, sir, what a bold commander can do. My daughter. Anjana is a fine name for a daughter, so she can keep that name. One of our Shuvers was wounded. And we are going to actually win this. Oh, it's going to be so close. We may zero before we can win. No, we didn't. We won. You see? You see what I mean? You see? Okay. Well, we did lose a warrior. We should check our knights and make sure that nobody absurdly bad is fighting. I don't think anyone is, though. So they're allowed. So who is the lowest person? We got some 8s, actually. I would prefer to forbid these 8s. This seems to be fine. To be forbidding every 8, not some 8. Oh, I thought we had already done the forbid all the way to the bottom, so we keep pushing people down. That's why. So it's 13. Is that right? Nope, this 8 is not forbidden either, so it's 14. We lost 2 guys. We really need a successor here. I can't even take a successor because now we have 2 guys who can take this job. And neither one of them is good enough. I don't want this to fall. Not when it's at 3. I'm gonna allow the Royal Arch. This is a terrible move. I'm gonna allow the old... how old is he? Shoot. No, I'm gonna allow the architect to do it. This is a mistake. This is a mistake. He thinks he's worthy of it. I'm unconvinced. But I don't know what else to do. We need another knight. Now maybe we try a marriage cycle. I should head back to my own territory here. Actually, we'll try to clear the siege. Looks like we're winning this war for him. He doesn't seem to want to do it on his own. That's fine. So we have increased control in another county. Should we continue to do that? Or should we start... I think it's time... that we start training commanders. I think that's the right thing to do. Anything up here that matters? No, our son can marry, but he doesn't need to marry right away. Which is good. I'm glad that he's out there fighting as safely as he can with his spear. We have won the Liberty War. Let's disband. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, because I wasn't so into that, but I guess... I guess it was worthwhile. Let's see if we can do any marriages. I don't think we can, because I think we checked really recently, but we'll check anyway. We'll do female unmarried court. So, relatives and children. I guess maybe we should try to improve that situation by doing male court and marry all of our knights. I'm going to marry them for traits, and I will be back once that's finished. So we're going to take, I think, engineered for destruction next, which will take us down to living off the land, and then we'll head over here and just finish up and get to the bottom. During the marriage grouping, I also married off my son, this daughter of account here. She's bright, so I thought she would be an okay match. We don't need him to marry for a huge alliance. And I think it is about time that we got him married anyway. So this, my brother-in-law, okay, wants to marry his daughter to my nephew. That's acceptable. He has cleared the first war, but he's still got this going on. His troops are now once again down below the minimum. We are no longer in a war in the south. I do hope he wins it, or at least white pieces it. This war has been going on for literally ever. So, that's a thing. Because I don't want him to lose his position, but I also don't want to support him that openly in a world where the other guy might end up being my liege. You know, we are friends, so I think he has my tacit support, but I don't really think it's time to support him with our army. I think things are starting to go pretty good. We do want to do a grand tour, but we certainly can't afford it with this amount of money. Shadow of Flame Zenith. I woke today with a crushing thought. Despite years of efforts, my life's achievements still pale compared to that of my great father, Sultan Harsa. I have pushed myself, and yet I am still unable to escape the long shadow of his fame. Yes, it's sad, but he was king for a very long time, sir. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I think you'll be okay. In the long run, I think you still have a chance, if you're calm, to outdo him. Or maybe at least equal him. I feel so much lighter. We just can't hold that stress. It sucks because it makes people like us a little less, but I don't think it's dangerous to us. I would prefer that you liked us more, though, sir. I would prefer that everybody liked us more. We're getting close to the end of this language learning scheme. We're at 80 again. Nephew's Pride. Akalamanga has failed to keep his house in order. His acquaintance Niropama's trysts with the loathsome Wangdu brings shame and mockery upon our family. I don't think it matters that much. It's better to forgive and forget. I'm not starting a... I am not the man to start a feud that could cost people their lives over an affair. I don't care how much it makes him look bad, or how much you think it makes me look bad. I don't think it makes us look bad at all. I think we're fine. I think our father did plenty of womanizing, and our grandfather did plenty of womanizing, and the family lived through those. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to make it through this one too. What's this? This is legendary, renowned for his skill. I don't have the money for it. He wants to forge a crown. Oh, geez. How much do we need? 128 gold. I don't know if we should be saving for that or to make the kingdom better, but a crown. A crown made by a legendary craftsman. Okay. It just seems like there's too high a chance that he doesn't like it. We're trying. Oh, we got it. Okay, that's really useful. Because that means that our big goal, which is to make him our friend so that he swears vassalage, right, is much more likely to succeed because he already has one friendship notch. Let's switch over to the friend with this guy now. We have a 96% chance to succeed. That's great. That is very high. Very high. Ah, okay. I'm kind of getting excited about this Conquest through words thing. You know, we have a crest. I would like it if our crest was more, this dwarf here won't do it. What about this lady? Will you do it? You will join us? Then join. Join away. What about you? You won't? Okay, that's fine. We already built the high tents. So I guess we can afford the crown after all. There we go. We just need to clean this area up. We have begun to create an absurdly enormous kingdom. Like, it's wildly out of control how big this kingdom is. We need a lot of stuff if we're going to actually make this kingdom's titles match so that it can remain stable into the future. Our daughter has come of age. 4-star education given to her by her mother. Good job. Good job. Our children are very well educated. I did originally have a dream of going to the university during my life and using that, the fame of having a 5-star education. Oh, we only got a 3-star education? I thought a 4-star education. I really thought we got a 4-star education. That's wild, huh? Well, I mean, okay. That's interesting. I really thought we got a 4-star education. I guess 3 is good enough. I guess it's up to our son then. Our son will be the one who seeks out the 5-star education in his life. Well, we should make sure we keep some money on hand so we can do it. My daughter, Hilaka, has been asking me for a Scopperel for some time. Changing her mind is healthy. That makes her fickle. It's not terrible. She can be fickle. It's fine. It's fine. You can be fickle, girl. It's okay. You can make your decisions as you wish. We're down to 10 years on this. I would like to... Oh, I can't repair you right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As it is, I'm going to have minimalistic gold when I do the next step here, which is to get this guy to make us an unbelievable crown. We barely have enough. Just barely have enough. Kind of excited for the possibility that becoming friends with him will make him do this. It will cap him on... Let's hope. We also want to be heading for this guy after that. He's not even close, but he'll be more work, but I'm pretty sure we can turn him over too. Okay. It's time... Oh, did he leave already? Damn it! We missed the crown. Okay, well, this money might be better spent on other things anyway. It's just so disappointing! Literally, it's literally there until days ago. I guess we can spend this money on troops then, I think. Right? Another daughter. Ansha. Okay. Thank you, my love. You have given me many children unexpectedly late in life. Okay. Okay. Let's use this money to increase this unit to its maximum, which I think we can afford. That'll help us with our military strength for sure. Our steward has died of old age. We have to replace him. I think this will be his son. No, this is the son of our spy master. Our former spy master. Yeah, you can do it. I'd prefer to put someone in better, but you're good enough. You're good enough that I think that we'll do it with you. Okay. Okay. So we missed the crown, sadly, which is just actually a tragedy. But still, we have become an enormous kingdom. And yeah, we're still up here working on getting Chad done. We want this to fill in. Be about 4 more months. Right? So our daughter has come of age. She's a mastermind philosopher. All the excellent educations coming out of our family. So good. So very good. Let's just see if we speed it up a little bit. We can get this done before we end the episode. without it taking too much extra time. Yeah, I think we're going to continue to invest our money. Excessive tariffs. Where did this come from? It's because he's bad. I'm used to not having people that bad in there. Stuck it in someone else's territory. Lovely. So we're making trouble for our vassals instead of for ourselves. That's great. That's just great. An enjoyable evening. After learning that Raja Lakshmi would be guesting at a manor in the castle town of Kartikeyapura, I realized that it would be the perfect occasion to meet with him. By my request, I was seated next to him for the duration of the dinner. We both had a great time. I was surprised how much we had to talk. Such a pleasant man. And we are now friends. Wearing my clothes. Okay, you can be the Princess of Fashion. Princess of Fashion Mark II. Or we can just show her love and caring. Well, we're going to just show her love and caring. She doesn't need to be the Princess of Fashion. You know, we have stress to get rid of. Let's see if now in this state he will take vassalage. There we go. So we have vassalized him through peace and conversation. Our kingdom continues to grow here in the south. We're going to immediately start working on swaying him. Not a great chance, which isn't so good for us. It's because he's paranoid. Okay. Start the scheme anyway. I mean, we do eventually need him to join us. If not just for border decency. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me the next time we are here with Harsa, Sultan of Lohara. Goodbye for now.